Hey, what's good, my brother? How you doing?
I'm good in yourself, my brother.
Good, good. You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Everything is wonderful over here on this side. Sound great.
That's good. I'm in my closet, bro. My kids have the living room. My wife has the bedroom. So I'm like, all right, cool. We have another bedroom, but then that one echoes. So
Hey, look. We get it how we can, my brother. This is exciting. I enjoy this, man. So, please pardon. I'm getting ready. I start touring again for a week, starting tomorrow.
okay,
So,
okay.
typically, I don't. When I'm home, I don't shave, man. I'm like those actors.
Well,
You know how sometimes you see the
that's-
actors on TV, and in the movies and TV, they look so clean and look so great. But then when you see them in an interview, they look rough. And now I understand how that happens because I'm in the same life, man. When I'm home, I'm with the kids, I'm with the family, and I just, you know, uh, like shaving is like a luxury. It's like something I do for work. Anyway, please pardon, all you guys watching. Please don't judge me.
That's good. I have mine, man. So usually in service, we're not allowed to grow ours all the way out because it looks, not neat, like you said, not kept. So you have to be clean shaven. But they made a new announcement where now we can grow out our beards as long as they're clean shaven and they look fresh. So I'm trying to grow out mine, but it's my wife says she'll leave if I can't grow it. So if you have any beard oil or miracle growth or something, man.
I got nothing for you, man. What's going on, people? I see all your people joining, man. It's good to see you guys here. This is the
Yeah.
first of a series with my brother Andre and Black Heroes Radio, as we call it, huh? Uh,
Yeah, yeah, man.
I'm honored and blessed to be able to have, a person like you on Team BLC. For those that are wondering, BLC stands for Black Lion and Cubs. Right? You got DBZ, you got BLC. That's how we doing it. So yeah, man, let's get into it.
So I wanted to ask you about the Jade Princess, man. She looks absolutely stunning, man.
Thank
What
you, thank you.
what was the inspiration behind the Jade Princess?
So the Jade Princess, you're talking about Ariyah. Shout out to all the ladies out there. This is Women's History Month, and I wanted to introduce Ariyah is something it's someone, I guess you could call it, that I've been working with for a couple months now. Um, you know, being that Black Lion and Cubs is centered around a father and his two sons, as I've been introducing it to people have been watching it and such. One of the things I hear a lot is, is this for girls? Or where's the girl? And of course, we have the queen, but we didn't have a girl character. So, this is what, you guys need to know about me and my creation process. The majority, I say 75% of what I create is inspired somehow in a very personal manner. And so for the character of Ariyah, it just so happened that the idea for her came up for me during Christmas break. And during Christmas, my brother-in-law and his family spend their time over here in my house, and they have two daughters, and one of their daughters' names is Ariyah.
Oh,
And so, yeah, one of their daughters' names is Ariyah. And so my two boys, they love Ariyah. She's older than them. She's a tomboy herself, and but she comes. So she's toughing it out. She's beating up on my boys and such. Excuse me. So in any case, it fell upon me that the relationship that my and the excitement that my boys have for their cousin coming over would lead to the idea of creating a character named Ariyah and introducing her into the Black Lion and Cubs universe. So what I did was I spoke to my brother-in-law in particular. I spoke. He's the one I have the better relationship with. And so I asked him, I said, hey, what do you think about me having a character named Ariyah and kind of fashioning her a little bit after your daughter? And he's like, man, she'd love it. And he said, hey, I'm good. It's all good. So that's where it all started. And from there, I just decided that I was going to um, create this young girl, pattern her in some ways after the you know, the real Ariyah. That's why she has two braids. You see the two braids in her hair. I asked my brother-in-law if she likes braids or if that's something she wears all the time. He said yes. I said okay. I'm going to make sure she has the braids. And so yeah, that's how Ariyah came about. The whole Jade Princess thing. So yeah, and I kept it true to the idea that in the storyline that Ariyah the Jade Princess would also be Saladin's and Osaro's cousin. And I have a whole story. I'm not going to tell you all the story, how they meet and all that, but I have it developed already. But the introduction of her into the storyline is something that I'm very excited about and proud of. So salute to all the ladies for Women's History Month.
And just to add into that, it is Women's History Month. Please tag and share a woman that's in your life that, you're happy that she's in your life. If that means birthing, if that means she was just there as a mother figure, if she was there as, an educator. Oh my gosh, these teachers and educators are going through so much, man, trying to educate. And yeah, even police officers, man, we have a lot of women in such high areas, and they are more valuable than we are letting society make them. Sincerely, you know,
Mm.
uh, they're allowed to go into the military now, bro. We're black men. Like 60 years ago, we just beat women to freedom. That was it. We just beat women to freedom. So at least we can't know, but at least we can say we can understand or relate some way. And it's a traumatic thing that people have to go through. But we believe in women, we love women, we support women sincerely because you guys matter and you're more than, what society paints you as. But with that being said, back to the Jade Princess, I want to know, what is her superpower?
That's funny you ask about a superpower. So I haven't, to be honest with you, you guys, I haven't even decided what her superpower actually would be. And so this is the opportunity for you, your listeners at Black Heroes, a Black Heroes Club. Um, so I'm notorious. So my creation process goes like this. I have a general idea, and then from the general, I get more specific as I continue to move forward. And so when I decided that I was going to have the character Ariyah, the first thing that I did was design her, and fashion her, and just come up with the idea of what her relationship would be with the other characters. So I got that basic. She's the cousin, and her father is Pharaoh Ramses. So Pharaoh Ramses, the Pharaoh of Upper Egypt, is her father. I hadn't even decided who her mother was, right? Um, and the other thing is, after developing her, as far as the way she would look, I had to decide on what her glow color, her manifestation aura would be, right? So in for all the characters, and I'm not going to tell the real backstory into how that aura plays into, people's power and how they manifest their powers. But in any case, when a person has this ability to generate power from within, it's in alignment with their aura, their personality, and their spirit. And so that's the reason why all my characters that have this power are able, or have this different color around them. You'll see in all the artwork that there's a color around them. And and it's funny because I guess that idea must have come subliminally and subconsciously from The Last Dragon. You guys have been hearing me talk a lot about The Last Dragon and how the 80s were my days of
Show
coming up.
no.
That's right. So it's a direct, like, it's like when I started watching or seeing posts about um, The Last Dragon due to my involvement with Anime RetroCon, I said, man, that's probably where I got it from. So in any case, Saladin has a red aura, Osaru has a yellow aura, and so I had to decide what color it would be for Ariyah. And since black was already taken, since pink or fuchsia was already taken, I decided that for Ariyah it would be green. And so, and the irony is, green is the same color as her father's aura spirit as well. So both Pharaoh Ramses and Ariyah have this green color when they manifest their powers. And so it's that green that led to me calling her the Jade Princess. And so somewhere in between there, and again, I haven't fully decided on where the jade actually, like if I'm going to play off the power stone, the stone itself. I have some ideas for that. But again, this is for you guys, for all your viewers. Please, I'm open to ideas because I haven't cemented that yet. The bottom line is she has. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to call. Yeah, so the bottom line is her aura, her manifestation aura is green. She is the Jade Princess in alignment with that green. But I haven't decided on exactly what her power actually is.
I have an idea. I was thinking about it. Something that would be so dope to see is if she was able to take someone's pain and trauma, like she looks at you and she takes your pain and trauma and she turns it into something positive.
Mm. Yeah, that sounds weak, man. Stop, man. Nah, nah, that's dope. That's dope. I'm gonna leave it open. Again, I'm gonna leave it open. Part of the reason why I wanted to do these with you is because you have a lot of great ideas. You're deeply entrenched into the hero culture. So, and then all your followers are all the people that follow you and are in your network. So, yeah, so that's one way. Absolutely, I like it. And again, I'm open to it. I still haven't decided, and it's probably going to be, I don't have to commit to it until I'm ready to publicly share her origin story. I don't plan on publicly sharing her origin story until at least the summer when we make our debut at the licensing expo. We're making a big international splash in May, and so it is there that at least people will be able to see her fully. And I have to begin to start, explaining her background story. But it's at least going to be a couple months before I make that commitment as to what her power is. So thank you, Andre, for that idea. And if there's other people that share
Now,
that have,
if you
go ahead.
if you don't mind, answer this for us.
Yeah.
How is she with Araya? How is she with her cousins? Is she a loving cousin? Is she a caring cousin? Is she a patient cousin? Like what's her atmosphere with the cubs of Black Lions?
So Araya is she's the oldest. She's older than Saladin and Osar, just like my niece is. And she's competitive. She's. I wanted to keep that tomboyish way about the real Araya, my niece, and also the fact that she's not just tomboyish but competitive. And so I wanted her to be a strong female character, um, and I wanted her to have the type of personality where she kind of has a little chip on her shoulder, right? Like she kind of has this thing about, I can get down with the best of them. Just because I'm a princess, don't think, it's sweet over here. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a girl, don't think that, I can't get down with you and your brother. I heard, I'll tell this much, in her origin story, when she meets them for the first time, she talks about how she's heard the stories about how her cousins have been, on these adventures, and so she was really excited. So one of the things that inspired her and motivated her to to step out, if you will, is that she has seen what her cousins are doing, and she wants to, it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, a part of my own spirit is that hip hop culture, which is very competitive, and let me show you how I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I see you, I recognize you, salute for what you do, but this is how I'm a rock it. Whether it's your shoes or your clothes, or your rhyming style, your production style. In hip hop, it's always, oh, I recognize what you do. What you do is dope. This is how I'm gonna do it. And so that's kind of the spirit that I have with all of everything I do at Black Lion and Cubs. That's why you hear that language, we got next. You know what I'm saying? Like, that we got next is like, that's that hip hop beef. We know, and not beef, but just I see you, but we got something too for you. So or like Andre 3000, you know what I'm saying, at the Source Awards, say, yo, the South got something to say. You understand? It's those
Or
that kind of spirit that I love.
or
So
you got
anyway, that's a lot.
served. Remember, you got served. Kind of like
Man,
that energy.
I don't I didn't watch that one. That's beyond my
N-
that's not that, talk
Nah,
about beef.
bro, you got to go watch. You like breakdancing?
You got served.
Yeah, like they got a
I mean,
few.
my days of my days of all kind of fandom ended in 1991, man. Like so, like you got served is past that threshold for me. If you talk about Beat Street, Breaking, Crush Groove, I can't hear you anymore. You sound, yeah, I think
I
you
would.
muted yourself or
I didn't
something.
want to. I didn't want to scream, but yeah. But
Oh,
so
yeah.
when you got served came out, right? I was 9, 10, and then I had to travel back in time and get all that, all your stuff because I wanted to be a break dancer, bro. Like after seeing that. But hey, real quick, look, we have a comment that says, maybe Ariyah can trap a portion of people's powers inside of a crystal.
Mm, mm. That might be okay. That might be in alignment with or more alignment with where I was kind of going with it. I've been toying with so once the 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 name or the name Jade Princess or the title Jade Princess was it was alluding to the color. I'm from New York and big fan of the kung fu movies in the 80s. And so my father would take us to Chinatown on weekends. And it was at Chinatown and through those movies that I remember the Jade Stone. That was something in the kung fu movies. I even had a jade ring. And so my point is, I'm not just familiar with jade the color, but also jade as a stone. And I plan on looking into, what properties that stone might have might that I can throw into it. If I want to give her a stone somewhere, if I want to tell that part of it, I'm not sure yet. I've made room for it to go in there. So my point is, the idea of trapping something that might work with the stone if I go that route. So again, that's why I've been talking to you all. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving the opportunity to share these stories, but then also, to engage with you guys because what we're doing with Black Lion and Cubs is shout out to my brother Akira. We are planning on making it the next biggest thing since Dragon Ball Z. You understand? And what that requires is all of you following us, all of you tapping in, all of you getting behind this movement and joining Team BLC if you believe in what we're doing and if you think it's important for the world to see it. So salute to all of you guys for chiming in. Keep going, Andre. Keep going. You're muted. I can't hear you.
We we don't have any more comments, but we do have 4 people in the room, man. 15 people have joined and waved and said hello. Yeah, man. But I feel like, man, you have great ideas, man. Whatever you come up with is gonna be gold, man. Whatever you
Or
come
Jade.
up with. Or Jade, yeah, or Jade, man. Um, so let me ask you this about Jade. Where how can she help the community?
What do you mean?
Okay. So we have Jade.
No, her name is
Uh,
Ariyah. Her name
Araya.
is Ariyah.
So we have Araya, and she is helping people. How does she help? Like, what is her not her like we already covered that, but like, how does she help her community? What does she have to offer to her community?
That's a good question. Honestly, I haven't decided. I haven't thought about it that far. Um, the the move to have a female character came twofold. One, because as I've been touring and introducing Black Lion and Cubs through the properties that I've already created, one question had come up: is this for boys? It's very male centered. So I knew that it was going to be important to at least, if not move the queen on my chessboard, move the queen to a more prominent space, then create a female character or a young girl character. That's number one. And then number two, the reason why I'm teasing her right now is because as we're getting ready to move into to that big expo in Vegas in May, and so she's going to be debuting there. Um, I don't have her fully developed. I'm leaving it open to, to hear ideas from other people that want to contribute to the whole Black Lion and Cubs background, the lore, the universe, if you will. And so that's part of how I want to engage, engage the community, our community. But how I don't even know, like for example, Jade can be a very mischief. She could be a mischievous character. You know what I'm saying? I can say, because the whole idea is this. I mean, you making me go share a little bit more than I want to, but they meet Jade for the first time as she transitions into womanhood. What I mean is, uh, when she's turning 13, becomes a teenager, is when Saladin and Osaro, the main cubs, meet her for the first time, and it's because that time is centered around her becoming a teenage young lady. So she's a teenager. I'm not sure. Like again, if I know she's definitely competitive. Likes to be able to throw her weight around as the eldest and someone that can compete with the boys. But is she going to be just a sweet little girl? Is she going to be mischievous? Is she going to be selfish? These things I haven't crafted yet.
Well, it's going to be interesting to actually see this character grow and develop into a wonderful woman.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited about it. Well, truth is, she probably never grow past 13, though, right?
Now you
She'll
got
be
to pull.
13.
You saw Bad Boys, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
you had to have seen Bad Boy. Yeah, so you're gonna have to pull that scene. Hey, bro, when it happens, call me up because I want to do it. The scene where Will Smith comes out and says, "What you doing, Ray J?" Man, come on, bro.
yeah,
Come on, bro. I want to do. I've been wanting to do it with somebody so bad. I don't have anybody with daughters. Like,
yeah.
man.
Nah, I'm sorry, my brother. So yeah, and that's I wanted to shout out all the ladies. That's a little bit about Ariyah the Jade Princess. I have a lot more, man. This is what I want, you and your people to know. Like, your boy has been busy. My mind have not been able to shut off my mind. I'm tired, not just because of my work and because of being a father and a husband, but because my brain just won't shut off, man. Like it's just, I'm pregnant, man, with ideas and just constantly giving birth to new ideas. I have a whole background story to Black Lion and Cubs now that I recently developed that's just gonna blow people away.
Mhm.
It's going to allow me to enter now film festivals because the story is that deep. Um, and then I have some other characters that I've been developing along the way, man. That's just, man, I'm about to be crushing it, son. I'm like, all your people, man, that are watching, man, just make sure y'all keep following Andre and Black Lion and Cubs because it's through these conversations that I'm going to start sharing with people these, these little nuggets, these jewels, basically the stories behind the story. And you guys are going to be able to hear it first before it catches fire, before, you got to, pay $100 to, come to the session and hear from the creator, right?
It's gonna
This
be
is, we're
so
doing,
dope.
oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
That's,
wait, man. That's
yeah,
dope.
that's definitely coming. But right now it's just, two brothers having a conversation. And shout out to my man at World at War. Cause salute to you, my brother, for being here. But yeah, that's a little bit about Ariyah. Any other questions about her before I let you go?
No, you did a great job. We spent so much time. We can't wait to see more. Happy Women's History Month. If you know a woman who's, out there on the front lines. Ooh, my wife's a nurse, so I get to shout her out. My wife Ozzy, she's a nurse, and I'm so proud of her for going to work every, weekend delivering. And I would like to deliver a bit, but look, she does an amazing job. I love her, and very proud of her.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Salute to all you guys. Please continue to follow Black Lion and Cubs. I don't want nothing from you guys, just to follow. Yeah, follow, no, follow and share. I don't want no money from nobody. I'm not interested in you guys selling or buying anything from me. I don't no patrons, no fundraising, none of that. Hey, just follow and share. Let the world know Black Lion and Cubs is here. We're not here to play. We're here to win. You understand? And we're gonna continue to break the mold to just shake up the industry and provide to you guys just a depth of great storytelling, a depth of the level of character development that most people don't see because I'm a stickler for that. And man, the artwork, I got some of the best artists from around the world that are a part of, I mean, around the world. Shout out to all my artists, man. And as you guys see, if you're on a page, just go through the page, you'll see that we're not just stuck on anime. Like having a cartoon anime, yeah, that's just cool for us. You understand? Like we got so much more. You know what I'm saying? So much more than just having a cartoon or a graphic novel. Like it gets the breadth of the IP assets that we're developing here, Black Lion and Cubs, is phenomenal, and that's why we refer to it as a family-friendly anime brand, not just an anime, but an anime brand, because the brand runs deep across so many industries and different media formats. So stay tuned. We're going to constantly just and you're going to see other people following suit because it's already been happening already. Because a lot of these creators out here that are working on an anime or already have a comic, they just say, "Oh, Hotep, I never thought about doing that." Or Hotep, I never thought. Oh, you got what? Yes, we got that too. You know what I'm saying? So we're just breaking the mold, breaking the industry, and trailblazing for so many people for so many years. But just remember, hopefully they're honest to say where they got the ideas from. You understand? One of those things is, what I'm saying? One of those things that I just want to share is the usage of the hieroglyphic caricatures instead of the Asian or the Japanese caricatures, right? One of the things I see is for a lot of people is when they do their comics or their anime or their manga, they have the Japanese translation of it or whatever. That's cool. That honoring Japanese culture, great. But I'm not here to honor just Japanese culture, right? Respect to that, but I'm here to honor our culture too. So instead of having the Japanese characters, I got the hieroglyphics. You see. Now I'm not sure if anybody's done it before. I don't know, but check that out. This will be, you'll be seeing more people do that because they're seeing the leadership here at Black Lion and Cubs. So that's just an example. You guys are gonna hear and see a lot more, and I'm excited, man. And there's a documentary coming out already, son. Already. We'll say that for another conversation. I'll get too excited. We'll say that for another one of our talks. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds dope, man. We're gonna have to do this more often, man. We had a couple, I say couple, 6, 7 people, 15 in total, man. I know not big numbers, but like just imagine that's all you need to share and share. That's really all you need. And then once it pops off, you know, it's gonna be a
Oh, bro,
beautiful thing, bro.
I ain't worried about the numbers, man. See, because you know I'm old enough to appreciate the difference between quantity and quality. You understand? And I'm more focused on quality than I am on quantity. You understand? So that's the reason why I got you around. You know what I'm saying? My people at World at War, the quality people. You understand? And from the just, I'll leave it at that. The focus on quality is where I'm at. You understand?
So we got this thing called Follow Friday, and I say that in every Follow Friday. At the end of it, I'm like, I'm not really worried about if this many people follow me. I have found so many great quality people, like you say, Tommy at World at War. Oh, bro, he just did his second book signing. He just got back. I hope I'm not saying too much, but he got back from his second book signing, and he said he had a good time. So I'm happy for him to be able to get out and share too.
Yeah, like you said it, man. The quality, man, is what it's about. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? And the bottom line is, some of the people that I know personally that have the biggest following, the biggest viewership, and the highest amount of likes and views, are also broke, destitute, depressed, and all kind of things. You understand? So, we know that never to mistake the snapshot for the full picture. You understand?
Hmm.
And so most people, all they can see is a snapshot. They don't see the full picture. Quality of life is what it's about. Quality people around you. Less is more. Don't get me started talking. That's not what that kind of
Hey,
interview right here.
one more. We have LeBron Abra. He helped me out the other couple of weeks ago. So I'm trying to redo my roof, and I had to go up in my attic, and they had he helped me find the leak, and I was like, hey, bro, I'm just giving them a shout out. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate you, man. But
Hey,
hey, that's it. That's Black Lion and Cubs. I know you're a busy man, man. We can't wait to hear more.
Hey, brother. I'm about to leave this office, go into my other office, and get ready crushing out some more stories, man, and some more artwork. Wait till you see where we're going. You guys are gonna see, man. I don't know, man. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. And so I'm finishing up our third graphic novel right now. I got the text boxes and all the text laid out on it now. I'm putting it together to have it proofed. So yeah, I said it. The third graphic novel, huh? The third graphic novel. Anyway, yes, that's what I'm about to do now. So I want to say thank you for all you guys for checking in with us. Keep following Black Line and Cuffs. That's all I ask. Follow, share. Follow and share. Peace.
Good night, man. Have a good night. And good night, everyone. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate you. Show the women some love. Uh, you know.
Question of the day: what fictional character would you support for?
So it just dawned on me that it's almost election time. And that's why I've been seeing so much propaganda on my feed. And now it's interesting because, like, now I see this question: which fictional character? Hotep. Honestly, me. Like, I'm actually thinking about it or considering it. I'm almost 34. What? Ooh, like Andre Christian for president. I know I only have, a few followers here, but like, just to think about it, Andre Christian for president, Black Heroes Club for the actual, that's my fictional hero. I mean, like, right there, Black Heroes Club for president, equality, fair rights, somebody that has lived in the slums with you, actually trying to succeed as president. Like, imagine I could change a lot of things. But it wouldn't be for me. It wouldn't be like It would be like, man, I could change some things and actually do some good in the world. I mean, it'd be, it's interesting.